What's the truth behind the rumors about J.D. Vance's past marriages? How did a story about his divorce history gain traction and spark controversy? Is there any truth to the claims, or are these just false rumors aimed at hurting his reputation? Let's dive into the details of this unfolding situation that on July 15th, 2024, a social media post went viral, sending shockwaves through the internet. The post claimed that J.D. Vance, Ohio's U.S. Senator and vice presidential candidate, had been married twice before, contradicting his public stance on divorce. It quickly gained attention, reaching over 250,000 views. But what made this even more shocking was that the post was based on little more than speculation. The user behind the post wasn't fully identified, but that didn't stop the rumor from circulating across Twitter, Facebook, and Reddit. Was this a smear campaign, or was there a hidden truth to these claims? To understand why this rumor even surfaced, we need to look into J.D. Vance's life and relationships. Vance's relationship with Usha Chilukuri, whom he married in 2014, has been well documented, and it's clear that they share a strong bond. Their relationship began in the early 2010s while they were both at Yale Law School. They first connected over a discussion group about the social decline in white America, a topic that would go on to shape Vance's best-selling memoir, Hillbilly Elegy. The book, which discusses the struggles of working-class America, particularly the white working class, resonated with many people, including Vance's future wife, Usha. Their intellectual connection soon blossomed into a deeper emotional bond, and by 2011, they were dating. Vance fondly remembered his time with Usha in a 2022 post on X, formerly Twitter, reminiscing about their early years together. The couple's love story reached its peak when they married in Kentucky in 2014. Their wedding, an interfaith ceremony, beautifully blended their cultural and religious backgrounds, Usha's Hindu heritage and Vance's Christian upbringing, symbolizing a respect for each other's beliefs. Since then, they have built a family together, having 3 children, Yuan, Vic, and Mirabelle. Their children represent not just the growth of their family, but also the blending of their distinct cultural worlds. Their journey together serves as an example of how 2 people from different backgrounds can come together to create a harmonious and fulfilling life. However, before the rumors about J.D. Vance's past marriages took flight, Usha had made it clear that she had no desire to be involved in her husband's vice presidential campaign. This decision to stay away from the campaign trail and public life likely fueled the rumors. There was an apparent disconnect between J.D.'s lighthearted comments about his marriage and his wife's reluctance to participate in the campaign. J.D. joked that if he called her to speak, he'd end up sleeping on the couch, a comment that raised eyebrows and led people to wonder about the state of their relationship. But was there something more behind her reluctance? Despite the rumors, there are no official records or certificates to support the claim that Vance has been married or divorced prior to his marriage to Usha. In fact, Vance has never publicly mentioned being married before, and there are no public records to suggest he's been married and divorced multiple times, as the rumor implied. The story of this rumor is rooted in the larger issue of misinformation and fake news. Social media, while a powerful tool for spreading information, can also be a breeding ground for false claims. The rumor about Vance's past marriages likely originated from a post on the social media platform Threads in July 2024. The post, which claimed Vance had been married twice and criticized others for divorcing, like changing underwear, gained widespread attention. This statement connected to Vance's previous comments about divorce, where he criticized the growing ease of divorce and suggested that people were switching spouses as casually as they changed clothes. His remarks sparked outrage among some, who questioned how someone who condemned divorce could have been divorced themselves. But the reality is that there is no concrete evidence to back up the claim. Fact checkers, including organizations like Reuters and Snopes, quickly investigated the rumor and found no verifiable proof that Vance had been married or divorced before his current marriage to Usha. A spokesperson for Vance, Luke Schroer, addressed the matter in a statement to USA Today, asserting that J.D. Vance had never been married prior to Usha. Despite the clear denials from Vance and fact-checking organizations, the rumor continued to spread, fueled by the initial post and the growing public scrutiny of Vance's past statements. This situation highlights how easily rumors can take root and spread, even in the absence of credible evidence. It also underscores the power of social media platforms, where information, both true and false, can spread quickly and unchecked. The line between fact and fiction often gets blurred, and people are left confused and misinformed. One possible reason why the rumor gained traction is J.D. Vance's connection to Donald Trump. Trump, who has been married multiple times, often finds his personal life under scrutiny. Given their political alignment, it's not surprising that people would try to draw parallels between the two men, including speculating about Vance's own marriage history. Vance's book Hillbilly Elegy also plays a role in this confusion. In the book, Vance openly discusses his life, including his struggles with family, but he never explicitly mentions any prior marriages. This openness about his past relationships may have led some to mistakenly assume that Vance had been married before. Moreover, Vance's critics have seized on his past remarks about divorce to portray him as a hypocrite. But these critiques miss the mark. In his book, Vance discusses the challenges of his family's history without claiming that his past relationships were marriages. His willingness to speak candidly about his past may have led to misunderstandings, but it's important to note that he never made any claims about being married before his marriage to Usha. Politics, too, has played a role in amplifying the rumors. Politicians, especially those with strong opinions, often become targets of misinformation campaigns. Rivals and detractors use personal details, whether true or false, to undermine someone's reputation. In this case, Vance's private life became the subject of a smear campaign, with false claims about his marriage history circulating to damage his image. Even Usha Vance, who has kept a relatively low public profile, has faced her share of false rumors. One such rumor claimed that she and JD were divorcing, a lie spread by a TikTok video in September 2024. The creator of the video quickly admitted that the claim was fabricated. Through it all, Usha has stood by JD, especially as he navigated his political career. When JD became vice president, Usha made history as the first Indian American and Hindu second lady. Despite facing public pressure and hateful comments, she has remained supportive of her husband. In conclusion, the claim that J.D. Vance was married twice before Usha is simply a rumor with no factual basis. Trusted sources, including fact-checkers and Vance's own spokesperson, have firmly denied these claims. In today's world of rapidly spreading false information, it's crucial to take a step back and question the veracity of rumors before accepting them as truth. J.D. Vance's personal life, like that of many public figures, has been under a microscope, and it's clear that false stories can easily circulate in the absence of solid evidence. It's important to remember that public figures, especially those with strong political stances, often become the target of misinformation, and rumors like these are just another example of how misinformation can spread when the truth is harder to find.